Hey guys, Tyra here. Welcome back to another episode of GTL Racing. So episode number 103, and the next 7 or 8 videos, including this one, are all going to be from this stunt race playlist that I found myself in, one of the Kobe playlists. So if you're expecting normal racing, don't be expecting normal racing now. 3, 2, 1, we go. Home side, we spun out already. What's that? 7 seconds, and we're already facing the wrong way. That has to be some kind of record, even for me. You know, that corner, it's been the corner of doom for me for a while. It's been one of the corners of doom. So there's some corners on the map that you just can't do for me, and that's one of them. Unless it's smoothing down, then you can do it then. But as it is, you just really can't do that now. Taking that on there, through the inside line, getting a few places back up now into 13th place. We were down in 17th, 18th, which surely has to be in last place. So to get a top half, we need to be in at least 9th place. And consider, okay, we've missed that corner a little bit, just hitting the wall. We managed to get away with it though. Fairly okay recovery. Nice corner cut line there to the inside line. And then through this next, a lot of 90-degree corners here, a lot of like Dallas Street Circuit corners through here. And again, that's through there as well. There's loads of Wagners. And the reason I'm using the Wagner is because it said in the race description Wagner was the best car. And I only use the Wagner if a race states to do so, or so I don't really like using the Wagner in all races because it's just too OP. If the race states to use it, then, well, I'm going to use it. I've got to use this car sometimes. I've got it for a reason. Might as well get me started. Okay, why is there fruit stands? That's always in the jump. Okay, that's not something I expected to see in this race. And now we're going for some... does this count as a wall ride? When we're going up the side of the skyscraper? I guess it does. I guess it's a glass wall of sorts. On the wall ride now, and if you stick out, I'm glad this bit in the middle is a different colour, so you've got a reference point, because usually I do wall rides in first person, but I feel like this one is going to benefit more from just being in third person, so you can see what you're doing. And I'm going for a wall ride flip over here, and I'm going for the next chip point, and get a boost pad, and then flips upside down, and going for flips. Okay, how's everyone else done it? And I haven't. What happened? Then I exploded into the building. Again, that's back to normal. I mean, it's took how long for me to explode? What's that, about 2 minutes or so? Yeah, 1:50 for me to actually explode. So that has to be some kind of record as well for me actually doing somewhat well in the race. Into the roof, and there we go, got yourself. So you have to hit on the roof and then land yourself around. Okay, that's an interesting way to do things. That's pretty unique, actually. I have to hit on the roof. I mean, now I see why it said Wagner for this race. Imagine that was designed, of course, with the Wagner in mind as well. And I haven't seen any car in this race yet. I don't think that isn't a Wagner anyway. We're going now onto this other wall right now. We're going to be leaving this section of the map now, it looks like. And actually, it's good job this race is in non-contact as well. So now in P11, so we're just off the top half. And I think I'm leading now the second group of cars, the ones that all got screwed over it by something, or had a bad start to the lap anyway. The 3 cars right behind me is a bit of a gap though, 2 10th place, and then of course everyone else as well. Now 3 turn 1, we get another pretty terrible line, but it's not pointing in the right direction. And although that brown one does get a better line than me, although they're not going for any curb boost though, so I can try and gain some time back on that. And what I found, and what you'll see from this lobby, the people in this lobby are better than me at stunt races, but when it comes onto a normal piece of track like this, like road racing, that's where I can gain back time usually, although there are some people usually in these races are good at both, but that's just the general. So this bit of the road I'm on right now, if I can get it right, this is my strong point for the race. Let me get onto the loops, and that's not my strong point, because I usually don't do them unless it's these Kobe places. So besides that, I usually just stick to the normal road tracks. As you've seen in the video, that's a pole, but it doesn't really cost us though any time, and it's still going in the right direction. Although there is now changing leader, the Volker Dragon takes the lead of this race. I remember when doing this playlist, he ended up being a fairly important person, or someone who was a regular front runner. So yeah, keep an eye out for him in future videos from this playlist as well. Coming out over the wall right now, past the fruit stands that are sticking out. I still really don't know why there's fruit stands in. I mean, yeah, again, it makes sense to guide you down, but really, why is there fruit stands of all the things you have to use? And now coming now onto the wall right now, remember, it's got to stick in the middle of the orange and not explode and fall off this time. Let's not do that this time. We're getting a bit closer to the edge, getting very close to the edge, but just keeping it in line. So with the orange bit now going for the Cobus line once again. And I'm going to boost our way down here because, well, the Vander probably gets a few Cobus for this. I'm going to hit the jump there and get bounced off the roof once again. And this other guy says, how did he do it better than me? How is he doing better? I mean, like I said, people who do stunt racing normally, they know all the ins and outs of these kind of races, because this is probably what they do a lot more than what I do. Either way, though, managed to get around it that time, so let's take the positives away from that. And going now over the jump once again to lead this arena. Actually, wait, I've gone the wrong side. How have I gone the wrong side? I took the jump the same as I did last time. How have I gone over that side of it? Okay, we're definitely not getting... I went back here as well, seriously. Why is there not a checkpoint further down? That would have been so much more beneficial. We can hit the jump actually. Okay, that's how you do it then. You get there's a little flip thing, but when you're going fast, you really don't see that. And okay, this race, like I said, these races just screw me over by no fault of my own. There's nothing I could have done about that. There was no fruit stand sticking out of that one to guide you another way around or something like that. There we go. Over the jump, it's like, can we stick the landing this time? Yes, we do. Okay, we can stay on this wall ride this time, and now although we are sliding down a little bit though, but the momentum though, we just had enough to keep it going. So we're one place further down than where we were last lap. I can't even see the car in front of me. Okay, that's why. They're 26 seconds in front of me, and it's Kobe in front as well. So he's the leader of the crew, and he's the probably the mastermind behind this place. And I'm spun out once again. Okay, I'm not catching Kobe. I'm not catching anyone else, really. Unless they blow up, explode multiple times, I'm finishing in P12. But actually, the main focus now, surely, is actually finishing the race. Because I don't want to take a DNF. This race has screwed me over. This wasn't my fault. Okay. When I made mistakes around this part of the lap, I'll say that was my fault. But missing the jump like that and randomly exploding before, that wasn't my fault. That was what I meant to know. Which bit that was to flip over or something like that. I can not have to there once again. I feel like there's something that you can do that's quicker than that by using the curves, but it just didn't feel like it was that line. Now coming now into with the end of the part of the lap where I should have been gaining time, although that spin out really has just cost me dear. And we're still in P12, of course. The cars behind. There's quite a lot of fuel spray by now as PVT wins the race already. I'm that far behind him. Fast Lane is second place. So yeah, Fast Lane. That's another person I've raced before a few times. I'm going to slide off the wall. What was that? How have I just slid off there? What was the car doing? He was doing what he did last time as well, but he just slowly slides down the wall because, of course, the wall is made of that stupid stuff that has absolutely zero grip. Okay, once again, the racing just screws me over, and I literally, like I said, I couldn't have done anything about that. I was literally steering to try and get back up, then the back of the car was just sliding. Okay, now onto this wall. Can we actually stay on it this time? And we're going much better this time so far. Once again, the car's still sliding its way down the wall. Although I do use stock tyres, they're not going to be the grippiest things in the world, but still, it worked the first lap, and it worked the second lap. Why didn't it work that time? Okay, now 7th place is finished, and like I said, there's only about 18 or so people in this race. So as soon as 9th place finishes like that, okay, the countdown timer hasn't started yet. There's more than 18 people in this race. Okay, that's crucial because I need to one-shot this now. If I stand any chance of finishing this race, I need to nail this now. Go with the flip there, yes we do, get nothing. Get 25 RP as well. Not that I need RP, because I'm like level 6, 7, what level am I? 630, I'm pretty sure, something like that anyway. We're still going over this wall right now. Okay, we managed to do the wall ride part and the flip part fine. Now it's just this part. Jump, do not screw me over this time. We'll take the same line as what we did last lap. And we actually managed to get it this time. Okay. I was further over that time as well. I know we're sliding down the wall. We're sliding down the wall. Can we just keep it on the end? Just about. Okay. I could have not been any further over the edge there. The countdown time I didn't even notice it started now. But we're going to finish the race. Get past that final throw stand. And we do finish the race. Honestly, that has to be... It's a little bit of a consolation. At least we managed to finish the race. And onto the second race now. And this race, it's a bit more of a normal track. It's a track made by Weggy Woo. If any of you know who that is, he makes kind of like, he basically makes Mario Kart tracks for GTA. I think it was back in 2015 and 2016 as well. He made what was my personal favourite track of the year. So I've shown hit races on this channel before. And honestly, I did an update video before. But I won one of these races in the original entity. So these kind of races, they suit my driving style. Fast flowing circuits, usually you can take full throttle for most of the area. Like I said, as you can see, we're in a sports classic as well. And I chose the Rapid GT Classic because I don't want to be a super sweat, at least yet anyway, because it's still very early in the playlist. And the Rapid GT, I can get into a good flow with it. This car suits my driving style. And it's just my classic, it can be okay, but usually it's track dependent. And if I don't know where I'm going, I just would rather choose something that I'm more comfortable driving with, even if it is just a little bit slower. They're in P5, so not exactly a slouch at this point. Said the Weggy Woo tracks are really, the brakes don't really come into a factor in these kind of Weggy tracks anyway. You can actually run that. Okay, that was the final corner. So a few people have had a few instances to go now into second place momentarily. Although that Turbo Classic, like I said, it is a lot faster than that. Okay, that's Volker track. So like I said, he's going to be up here, be a front runner. And my aims for this place, of course, I want to win the place. But if I can get away with a top 10. I think that'll be a pretty good result because people will, as always, come and go in playlists. And if I keep getting screwed over by the future war rides and that, then I'm going to struggle to get into the top 10. So if I can get a top 10 out of this playlist, I'll be happy with that. Because honestly, at this point now, I recorded this race like 3-4 months ago. I can't even remember where I came in this playlist at this point. And we've got a Chiefs Classic now going around our outside line. And I'm pretty sure that's Kobe, so I want to beat Kobe at least. Because me and him, we've had a bit of beef in the past, although personal stuff, so you haven't really seen it, although I have roasted him a few times on my channel. But yeah. The reason it all started, as I'm just commentating now over this lap, we dropped down to 5th place now. Okay, Kobe's going for a massive war there. How did he land that? So it started because I actually chose the run car from his races once, so I just left the race because it was the final one anyway. So I don't really see any point me sitting around, and then he banned me from future playlists. But I've been doing them ever since anyway, as you've seen in videos before. We ran out wide. We just get a checkpoint though. Okay, that was so lucky there. Trying to case speed around that final corner. Yeah, you get just a wall of understeer if you try and use anything fast around that corner there. Now on to the final lap of the race. So 2 3-lap races to start off this series. And at the end of the race, I'll have a screenshot up of how the points are looking in the overall playlist leaderboard. So go try and get something back, try and get a top 5. Honestly, I was in second place at one point. My pace has been good on this race, even in the Rapid GT. Like I said, when you tracks, they just see my driving style, and the car isn't that much slower. I'm trying to take that line 18. That's why we take too early into the pole. Okay, honestly, I have no excuse for that. That was just a complete brain fart on my side. Back when I was doing that race, I can't even think of an excuse for that right now. I'm genuinely appalled at my own driving, and that's, well, I usually am anyway. But to do something as stupid as that, that's even a surprise to me. Now we're down now in 10th place, so yeah. Do we want to get a top 10 in the place? Well, we're in the place where we need to be, at least in this race. But yeah, Pacific came with okay, we're up to 9. Someone made a mistake somewhere. I didn't even see them, and that must have been a respawn. We need to try and get back to Cheese Classic. As far as already just mentioned now, it's Shine Sim, so yeah. Like I said, Kobe coming in second place, and due to Kobe Morale one was again trying to get way too much speed on the final corner. It really didn't work. But as recovery is going, it's been okay. We do drop down now. It's a P12. We're back when we finished the last race. It could have been in the podium, top 5 at least, but no, it's 12th place. And that was pretty horrific. 2 12th places to start off this playlist. I think it's a 16 race playlist. Okay, no, it's a 14. Okay. So it's PVT that's tops the leaderboard, although he's joint with Jaeger and Juliana. They're all joined on 42 points, okay. Very close at the top after 2 races. Then we've got Kobe in 4th, then Fastlane, then Shine Sim, then Elia. Volkswagen only down in 8th place. I thought it'd be higher up than that. Then we've got Stoppler Fred in 9th, the Dude 4-Reel in 10th, Lee in 11th, and we're in 12th place, of course. Well, he finished 12th in both races, so being in 12th, it does make sense. You've got Sabasai 13th, Astriana 14th, Evil 15th, Bassaman 16th, and then Mimi in 17th. Rounding off the ones that you can see, because there's more people in this race than that. But yeah, if you enjoyed these races, it's been a while since I did some straight up stunt races. So if you enjoyed these, definitely leave a like on this video. Leave a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you're new and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. They'll be linked down below in the description. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.